Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to Two Tangled Skeins. I'm Sue, also known as Crafty Knitter 7. I'd like to welcome any new viewers. Thanks for checking us out, and welcome any returning viewers. Thanks for coming back, especially after last week's episode. This is...
I wish I had popcorn now so I could just go...
It is May 9th, 2015. This is episode 110.
Is it May 9th?
Yeah, that's what it says on my computer. Yep.
It's May 9th. How did that happen?
It just happened.
I move in 2 weeks, so I'm freaking out just a little bit right now. Although,
Say your part
yeah,
first.
okay. Sorry, I'm a little distracted right now. I'm Lynn, also known as Toll Baby. You can find us on YouTube and Twitter and our blog at twotangledskeins.com. Both the others, we are Two Tangled Skeins.
Mm-hmm.
And you should come join our Ravelry group because there's all kinds of neat stuff going on.
Yes, and I wanted to say, I think we're at 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So if you've subscribed to YouTube but you're not in the Ravelry group, join. And if you've joined the Ravelry group but haven't subscribed on YouTube, go subscribe.
You should have some more chocolate. The words,
Shush.
they aren't working right now.
No, I know.
Is that supposed to be pointing that way?
No, probably not.
Sorry for that noise. We just realized the microwave. Yes,
Yeah.
The microwave was pointing towards the door. Sorry, I'm a little punchy right now because just as I was getting my socks on to come over here, there was a knock at my back door. And I answered the door, and there was Rob. He drove through the night to come help me pack up the apartment.
Now tell them how many hours that is.
That's 14 hours. Plus, he was driving 3 hours home from Elkhart Lake when I talked to him last night and told him that I was freaking out a little bit. Because I move in 2 weeks, the 23rd. I have a 3-day staff retreat.
You have to go to this?
I have to go to it. I don't have to stay at the hotel, though.
Okay.
I had already secured, because my kids start their exams on the 19th, and the retreat starts on the 19th, so I'd already arranged with my boss to not stay at the hotel. But this is 3 days that I'm going to be having an hour-long commute back and forth. My commute is usually 15 minutes. And tomorrow is Mother's Day at my auntie's house, and I've got stuff going on until the day I move, so I've just been going...
Got stuff going on, and then there's life. And
Next Saturday, I have to be at the new apartment because the appliances are going to be installed, and Sue's lovely husband is going to install my dishwasher and my washing machine for me for pork bellies. Barter system works.
So they're being delivered, not
Yes.
installed. You said they're being installed, and then my husband was going to install them.
Right. Sorry. It's been a long day. I've packed up most of my bedroom closet and a good portion of my kitchen already today, so...
And you said you were running errands. Was that with or without him?
No, I think I'm pretty much done with the errands now, except for packing, because I don't have time. But yeah, I was totally not expecting him to show up. It's a 14-hour drive between us. So, that was a big surprise.
I bet you it took you a while to register that.
I opened the door, I'm like, it's you. What are you doing here? And then I jumped in his arms.
So what
yay.
did he do when he called you? Get out of the car?
No, he was driving, but I thought he was driving home from Elkhart Lake.
Oh,
And he was already
in Canada?
an hour and a half towards here. So, yeah, he's crazy.
Crazy pants.
Right now he's napping. I asked him if he wanted to come over like with me, and he was like, I can't feel my legs anymore. So I set him up on my bed with a nice fan blowing right at his face, and he's quite content right now. So, but yeah, I'm still like, ah!
Crazy pants.
And I figured we should mention this since she did it. She already announced on the board.
Yes. So, announcement.
Yes. As most of you know who are in the Ravelry group, Carrie has decided to step away from the podcast for a little while. We don't know how long. We're a little bummed. We're going to miss her.
Mm-hmm.
Because, well, now I got nobody to poke.
No.
But you don't squeak. You're no fun.
True.
So we're very sad that she has stepped away, but we
Understand.
respect her decision and we understand why she's doing it. And we hope that she will come back. as many of you do as well. So
it's life.
Yep. Nothing we could do about it. I mean, she has to do what she's got to do, so.
Yep.
So, any foes?
Yes, you have a foe and I have a foe.
Well, you go first.
Okay.
Or are you mid-row?
No, I'm right at the end of the row.
Okay.
I finished my diamond cowl test pattern that I was doing for Ashley Ratnam, who is the dyer behind Red Sock Blue Sock Yarn. And I kind of blocked it a little too aggressively. I guess you can still see the patterning.
It's almost like a blanket now.
Yeah, it grew about 6 inches. So I loved this pattern. There were rest rows. Every second row was a knit row. And then the pattern, once you did like 2 or 3 pattern repeats, which were 20 stitches, it was like, okay, just go around. And so this is made out of her DK base. This one, which is discontinued, but this is the bar line colorway.
I've been a bad influence.
Yes. And this was knit on size 5 millimeters, which is US 8. I was going to go 10 and a half. Wait a minute, no. So, yeah. It's super squishy, and I used the Allure that Cowl from Bijou Basin sent us.
Yes.
It smells so good.
Can't take her anywhere.
Nope. That's my foe.
Alright, well, I suppose it's my turn now.
I finished it in the car.
She did. On the way?
On the way back.
Okay. Couldn't remember. I don't know, it was all a big blur.
Because remember, I couldn't find the pattern, and then I couldn't get on the internet, and I was like, I need to finish this.
Right. It was all a blur to me, because I was the one driving, so they were all knitting on stuff, and has a photo too. Oh god, you can barely see it. There you go. This is the, what was I calling it? The Hill Hydra Square.
Yep.
Yay! It's actually the Dagmara Bertzis Square from the Great American Erin Afghan. And Dagmara was from somewhere in Germany. I don't remember where now. But she was from somewhere in Germany. And this one took me forever. Not because it was difficult, but because I just...
Well, you didn't get any knitting done last week, on the weekend.
Well, yeah, there was no knitting going on in Maryland. Most of their knitting time was in the car.
Mm-hmm.
So, since I was the driver, because we left the festival on Saturday around 3-ish, 3:30.
Yep.
Drove to Alexandria, Virginia, which is the other side of Washington, D.C., to go to Fiberspace, which is a yarn store, because we just left a yarn festival.
A lot of people went to Fiberspace. I think they got a lot of business that day.
They must have. There was this little rest and sit and knit area near the main entrance of the festival that was sponsored by them, so it was kind of nifty. And then we drove all the way back. I thought we'd gotten lost, but apparently we didn't. We were okay. We were on the Washington something or other Memorial Parkway, which is really pretty. Mm-hmm. And we got some good pictures of the Washington... Well, they got some good pictures of the Washington Monument. I saw it.
It was across the water.
Yeah. So, because we were, like, right off Reagan Airport. It was really, really impressive. Mm-hmm. And very pretty out there. Very, very pretty. But, oh my god, the drivers are crazy. So crazy.
Oh, yeah. There's no signaling, and there's a lot of weaving.
And if you signal, they will speed up to keep you from merging. I mean, it's crazy. So anyway, that's my foe. It's out of Valley Yarns Northampton Bulky in the Pacific Teal colorway. On size 10.5 needles, which is a 6.5 millimeters. Mm-hmm. Hey, I got it right this time.
You did.
In one go. And I didn't even read it off the notes.
Nice.
That's because I typed the notes this morning. This morning or last night? Anyway. So that's my foe. And since Sue is mid-rowish, I'll just continue with, which is this. It's hard because the cables are reversible.
Don't you have a doohickey?
No, I don't have a dicky-doo. Sorry, Sarah, no dicky-doo. Oh, and incidentally, Sarah?
Oh, you're being called out.
Malabrigo is not going to be discontinued. I got a skein of Malabrigo sock last weekend.
Public service announcement.
And Sarah's like, I have to make a public service announcement. Now that Lynn has bought some Malabrigo, they will be discontinued, so everybody buy it up now. Malabrigo is not going to be discontinued because I'm 8 woman. I just about choked on what I was drinking when I read that. It was so funny.
Which is what I think she was going for.
Yeah. So this is my current work in progress. I've stretched it over 2 needles here.
I was going to say, how'd you do that?
You'll notice it's kind of crooked in the middle. Yep. This is the Carol Adams Square. Carol is from Mississauga, Ontario. She is a master knitter through the Knitting Guild of Canada, and so on and so forth. West Toronto Knitters Guild, etc., etc. She took a reversible cables class with Lily Chin, and that's how this square was designed, because you'll note the cables on either side there are reversible, which is why it's so hard to keep track of which side I'm on. So I should add a Dicky-Doo to it. And so that's my work in progress. It is as I said, the Carol Adams Square in Valley Yarns, Northampton Bulky, in the dark green heather colorway. It's actually kind of nifty because you can see little flecks of yellow in it.
Yep.
And while I wouldn't knit anything out of just this color, because it doesn't really appeal to me all that much, it does go really, really well with the other colors I picked. So, and I sent in my RSVP for the wedding, so it's official. As if it wasn't already official with me having booked the flights and the hotel and stuff.
But RSVP makes it official.
Yes. I have RSVP'd early, because it's not due till the 27th. That's me.
Oh, I thought somebody was scratching at the
door.
No,
my foot was... Sorry. So, and apparently Steven is super excited that we're going, so... Yay!
Awesome.
Your turn. Because that's all I'm working on. I don't dare touch the socks.
Because they're black?
Because they're a distraction.
Alright. I got a few things.
A few.
There. Yep. I cast on some socks.
Purdy.
With my new Addy Turbo lace. Yeah, I think they're lace.
I don't remember.
Or sock rockets.
Yes,
I don't know.
Sock rockets.
I think they're sock rockets.
You bought sock rockets.
So, isn't it beautiful?
Because the Addo Turbo lace has a red cord.
Right. And this is the sock blank that I got from Knitty and Color at Maryland. So basically this sock was like one piece and you're supposed to knit from it. But I wanted the toes to be green and that was in the middle. So basically I went to the half point, cut the yarn, wound it to there. Then I wound the other one until I had the same weight because there was a little extra black on one end.
Yeah.
And then I proceeded to make sure that they were both outer pull balls. Because my daughter was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I want to pull from the outside, so they both have to be green." So she's like, "Yeah." I don't like pulling from the inside anymore. So there's greens. It goes into darker teals, and then darker greens, and then black. And there goes my bag. Like you're always picking up my bags. And this is in my Art by Anna bag.
And I love her bags.
I'm doing them 2 at a time on 2.5. I have no idea what.
1.5.
Okay. I'm like, it's my size, it's 2.5.
Incidentally, this sock blank is almost identical to the colors in the toothless skein that I bought.
Yeah, but mine's just called black and green.
Yeah. I think it's the same thing. But
so, I don't even know what the base is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to ask her.
The tag's over there.
Oh well.
I think it's Merino. So, loving that. I fixed my barn raising square because I messed it up in the car. I dropped stitches, put the stitch marker in the wrong place, and knit about 6 rows, and it was like... So these are knit on my Chow lace, which I wanted to try both, so I bought 2.75 millimeters in the Chow 2.5 in the Addies. And this is, what did you say, Bernat socks?
Yeah. It's acrylic and nylon.
Yeah. So it's gray. And the Barn Raising Square is by Shelley Brown and Heather Mackey. No. Larissa Brown and Shelley Mackey out of the Knit Along book. And that is a 2.75 millimeter, which is a US 2.
Incidentally, the only reason she has that gray is because she finished a Barn Raising Square at my house and then had nothing to knit on.
And she's like, Here you
Here.
go. Which the ball is over there for you.
Yes.
And this is in my bag from Girl with the Rabbit, which was a club.
It's very pretty, and I envy it.
Mm-hmm. I likes it.
For all that I'm not a bag person.
The other thing I'm knitting on is my Marco Polo, which is, if you recall, this. I'm knitting it in 3 colors, burnt orange, cream, and brown. And I just want to try and find, there's my marker.
And she's making some progress.
That's my marker from last week. So basically each stripe sequence is 12 rows, and I've done 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've done 12 plus 9. It's pretty good.
And she split off for the sleeves last night.
I did. They're right here. I have sleeves. So this is, like I said, Marco Polo by Ella Torrente out of Cascade 220 Sport on size 4.5 millimeters, which is a US
Isn't it Superwash Sport?
7. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Superwash Sport.
Superwash Sport.
Because there's less yardage in this.
Much less yardage. The other thing I cast on.
And sorry, you already said which bag that was in.
This
Did
bag? No.
Oh.
This is in a new bag from my friend Jennifer Study. She's Jen Study on Instagram. That's how I met her. And all of a sudden, there was a package in my mailbox with bags in it. And I'm like, I didn't order any bags. So I posted it on Instagram, and she's like, yes, you got them. Surprise!
We were surprised.
Yeah, so it's got the beautiful green inside, and it's got like these...
monstery things.
Yeah, it's really cute.
I'll show mine during stash acquisitions, because I got one too.
Mm-hmm. The other thing I'm knitting is I just cast on the silver for our knit along, which Lynn has already done. And then I'm going to show the other picture. I think that one's better. And that is by Lisa Much. But I just realized that it's fingering yarn, and I'm not actually knitting it on the size of needles that she says to. Remember I cast on the other shawl? But this says you need to knit it on a size 5 millimeter.
And you're using what?
3.75.
That is a 5, isn't it?
No, that's a US 5.
Oh.
She calls...
Oh, for a 5 millimeter. So it just won't be as huge as mine, that's all.
I only have 2 skeins.
I think you're about right.
I'll knit a bit.
Yeah.
And if I don't like it,
Yeah,
then
see
I'll
how it
change it. And this is knit out of the Spud and Chloe that I got at Fiberspace. Spud and Chloe Fine, which is their sock yarn. And it's in the original color name of 7818. But it's this. It's green. And it's pretty. And I've never knit with it before.
Sorry, I just had to replace all my little
And that's
tape
in a
things on the
stack
cards.
acquisition, but I will show that in a minute. And I think that's all I'm knitting on.
Are you sure?
Yep. Marco Polo, Barn Raising, plain vanilla socks, and silver.
I've got one.
So, sorry, I'm trying to get my laptop going.
I saw something light up. There we go.
So we have the giveaway.
Yes. Do we want to do that before stash acquisition?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's do it.
She forgot.
No, I had it there. I
Yes,
just
you
didn't have
forgot
the
the
yarn. So, as you recall, this is called Bright Summer Day.
And let me tell you, you guys are lucky we're giving this away.
Superwash Merino sock, 400 yards, 100% superwash merino. And it is from Haute Knit Yarn.
I'm gonna have to order myself some of that.
Yeah, this is a repeatable colorway, so she has more.
She has some on her store in her store right now.
Yeah. So, that's the giveaway. We had, I think, 70 entries. I had it open. Yeah, we had 70 entries, so that's 69 people.
Oh, do you want me to do the... No,
Oh,
I
I
can't.
got it.
It's in the car. I don't bring my phone in because I forget to unmute it afterwards.
That's okay. Random.org. So, post 2 to 70. So let's see if you can see that.
Yep.
So I will hit And it is... Oh, darn. I'll get a pen in a sec.
Okay.
It is post 50. So 50
is on page
1. No, 2. Sorry. 2. I'm never one. Come on. $50 is Apple 380. Who is... I love the Ravatar.
Gwyneth Paltrow's kid.
Jamie from United Kingdom.
Yay, Jamie.
Watching the football soccer with a huge bag of crisps, a cold beer, and some sock knitting is her favorite summer day. So, Jamie, please PM me, CraftyKnitter7, your address, and we will get that out to you. So, congratulations.
I love how it's watching the football, not just watching football. Because all my British friends say it that way too. It's watching the football. Right. Which I love doing, by the way. Cricket, not so much because I don't get it. But
just a sec, I can reach right here.
I love watching the football.
I thought I could reach it.
I still haven't been to a game for the Ottawa FC.
No?
No. They play at Carleton University. I've been meaning to go, but I just haven't.
Sorry, reaching.
Watch your drink.
Yep. Boob in drink. Woo!
I was more concerned with drink flipping over. I want to do it. You did all the rest of it.
True. Jamie is usually a girl, right?
I think so.
Oh, no, actually, no. My cousin's name is Jamie.
I'm not gonna... Meh. Could be a girl, could be a boy. Don't know.
Get over there. Sign-ups for our knit-along closed on the 30th.
Your knit-along now.
Yeah. Which one person... They posted after, but it was before I locked the thread. But technically they posted on May 1st and I accepted it, but that's it. It's not closed, that's the problem. So I let that one slide. So signups are closed. If you want information about that, please go to our Ravelry group. There is a stickied post, a thread with all the details. Stash enhancements.
Yay! You go first, you got lots.
Yeah, just a bit. So I got a bag and some stitch markers. Well, I contacted her and got this stuff. And her name... Darn. I don't have her name.
Y'all remember we were at a yarn festival last weekend?
Hush. So, it's from Darn It So What is her store name.
Oh, and that's clever.
Yes. It's really clever. And you want to see how clever her packaging is? Sorry for the crinkling.
No, you're not.
I kept the packages. Sorry, not sorry. So,
that's so cute.
She puts it in paper, sews it, and then stamps it.
That is so cute.
Knit happens. And she did the same thing for the larger bit. And she said this way she gets to use her stamps. Is that neat or what?
That's so cute.
I know, I had to keep it. So she sent me
giving me ideas for wedding invitations.
She sent me a bag, and this is the neatest thing ever. Let me just close it first so I can show you how it works. So this is it closed. It's got the buttons on the front. Kind of cute. And then you open it. So it opens nice and wide, but then she's got buttons on the top.
It's got this bib that folds under when it's closed and then folds out when it's open.
Yep.
And there are buttons at the top of the bib.
Sorry. Which
makes it's an arm bag.
And lots of room for your yarn to come in and out. Is that cool?
It is cool. And, well, cassette tapes.
Well, yeah. I thought that was really neat, too. So, Darn It So What... I'm going to see if she can give us a coupon code so you guys can go check out her stuff. But she also sent me some stitch markers. And I thought these were the coolest things ever.
And just in case anybody has not realized why it's that clever, it's SEW.
Yes. So she sent some stitch markers. And basically...
they're little
chains.
Yeah.
And she sent a smaller one, but this one came apart.
Well, both your little ones came apart, didn't they?
2 of the 4 did. I think because it wasn't snapped close enough. There, I got that And look how, like, it's like super tiny. So those are really neat. So I'm going to use those, and I will review them next week. Next, I got sent some hand spun from Catherine Smith, who is Lollipop Acres Fiber.
Not Lollipop Yarns.
No.
There's about 4 or 5 different yarn companies that have Lollipop.
And I like her business cards because on the back,
oh, look at that.
yeah, you can put your yards, ply, weight, contents,
That's clever.
additional skeins available. So she sent 2, and I haven't taken them out yet, so I think I will do that to this one.
And of course it's green.
She was like, I sent you green. So this one is for me. It is 402 yards of a Sport DK 2-ply, 100% 15.5 micron extra fine merino. That's a mouthful.
But it's so pretty. Look at this stuff. Isn't that gorgeous?
I was like, you spun this? This is hand spun. It's amazing. Absolutely love it. But even better is, she sent an extra one for a giveaway. So that will be an upcoming giveaway soon. Yeah, a lot of crinkling today. The other thing are, so these bags, I took this one with these kind of space monsters.
And mine has whoopie pies on it. Eee! Sorry. She showed them to me and she's like, which one do you want? And I'm like, this one!
I had already chose mine, so I was lucky.
This one!
And then there's this one.
This one is so much more me than that. Trust me,
This one's got like sparkles on it.
I know, it's really
It's like
cute.
martini glasses.
I didn't notice it till you held it up and I saw it on the camera.
Can you see it?
There's sparkle edging around some of the things.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can see it. Got a bright green inside. Kind of cool.
What does mine have on the inside? I didn't even look.
I think it's white.
Oh, it's just plain white. Cream filling! Sorry, I love whoopie pies. I don't like eating them. I just like looking at them. They're so fun. Because I really don't like eating them all that much. Because I'm a weirdo.
Then I saw these and contacted the shop owner because I just contact anybody and ask for stuff, and if they say no, they say no.
Yep.
This is called a sock ruler. And you can find these at www.sockruler.com. And this is Denise Ilmanen. So, patent pending. So, check this out.
It's a plastic ruler of a foot.
Yep. So you can put your sock cuff down or toe up to see where you're at. I think it's awesome. And here, it shows you
How to use it and stuff.
Yep.
And there's a bunch
Like
of
you can
explanation
even
on the back of that.
You could even use it like for how long you want your heel flap.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of stuff on the back. And
it's in centimeters and inches. Which is kind of awesome.
We have an extra one for a giveaway. Which is kind of awesome.
I love that it fits in like.
Well, she said she would send 2, but she's like, I'm going to mail them separately because custom forms, I don't.
Yeah, but I love that there's a standard envelope that it fits inside.
Yep. And it's hard plastic. And she said the way they're made is they're only made 2 at a time because of the work that it takes or the machine.
They have to be stamped and then they have to be cut out.
Yeah. It's kind of cool. So that's that. And the last thing we got, and I haven't decided what to do with these yet, so I'll figure that out, are 2 bags. So that's 1. That's 2. And on the inside this one has red polka dots. This one has white polka dots. This is probably good for a sock. Or barn raising squares or mitered square
Something
blankets.
small.
And then this one, it's wide enough.
That one's almost sweater sized for smaller people.
Or shawl sized. So we got those, and they... Oh, there it is. They are from Knitting's My Bag. Now I can't remember her name. Lois. And she's from Wildemar, California. She's been in business since 2008.
Give me that.
She's sewn over 4,000... I'm reading what she sent.
Yes, I know, but you're just waving that around in the meantime.
She's sewn over 4,000 bags. And she's on a big cartel. Yeah, her website is on bigcartel.com.
Yeah.
Knitting's My Bag. Bigcartel.com.
She's also on Blogspot, so you can find her on knittingsmybag.blogspot.com as well.
Yeah, so I'll decide what we're going to do. Either give them away, use one, give one away. I'm not sure.
And she has a Ravelry group, so go check her out.
And this was the packaging.
It's so pretty.
Which I love to show packaging because it's just so darn cute.
Are you done?
I think I'm done.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
I got a couple of minis. They're from Sue. I gave you that one too.
No.
Yeah, because
Look, there's a tag on it. It came from someone else.
Well, that's weird because I have the exact same yarn. Anyway.
That came from someone else?
Yes, but this is Sue's Game of Thrones. I'm very excited about that one. It was Kirby Werby.
Yup.
I've never had any Herbie Werby.
It's an
her Etsy shop has been empty for ages. So.
It's an exclusive to me colorway. I'm the only one who has it.
So
just saying.
That's all I got.
Although upcoming stuff.
Although I have to admit, I did buy some stuff this week. I won a D-stash of 2 balls of lollipop yarn, as if I don't have enough
are
lollipop
we surprised?
Yarn. Shut up, woman. You may actually get one of them. One of them is a beefcake. I don't remember the colorway because I was so thrilled with the other one that I just didn't care. The other one is a ball of traditional in the Blarney colorway, which is the one she's been trying to get her hands on. It's 2 greens and some other colors. But as soon as I saw it, I was like, yoink! So you guys will get to see that in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's going to Rob's, right?
Yes. And the other thing I ordered, get excited.
And I'm kicking myself because I really couldn't justify this.
Well, you know.
I didn't buy any of that stuff. That was all free.
I know.
So, what are you saying?
Yeah, she's kicking herself because this is going to be amazing.
Mm-hmm. I just couldn't do it.
Our friend Juliana is having another club. This one is called the Emerald Forest Club. And it is going to be a combination of jewel tones and neutrals on her self-striping on her Lucid Dream sock base.
And as of last night or this morning, there were, 5 left?
5 spots left out of, I think, 15 she started with. I got one.
Of course she did.
The second she announced that she was going to be having a club, I sent her a PM, because we were on our way to Maryland, and I sent her a PM saying, dude, need one? Save one. And she was like, okay. So I paid for it after we got back. But yes, there are only 5 spots left. Now, you guys have seen Juliana's yarn. You have seen how awesome her self-striping is. Get thee over to her Etsy shop and buy a club spot.
Do it.
Amelia, if you haven't bought one already, I will be shocked. I'm positive Amelia's already bought one.
Oh, I'm positive Amelia has too.
Amelia really likes Juliana's yarn. Every time I see her on Instagram, she's like, Juliana's socks, done. She's already...
Tulip Festival, she's already knitting it up.
She's already made... she's got one sock finished, I think, out of the Tulip Festival. Which only came out,
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Actually,
crazy pants.
You, me, and her all got it before anybody else did.
Well, yes, because I think it was the pre-order on Juliana's shop just finished. Mm-hmm. So I'm very excited. Sign-ups end May 13th. Get moving. Because she said whether she sells out or not, she will stop selling on May 13th so that she has time to get everybody's yarn out in a
I mean, it's
timely manner.
Self-striping yarn is a huge
because it's a May, June, July club. So 3 months. I think it's $100 before shipping. 100.
Us, it was 108 Canadian.
108 before shipping. That's Canadian. It's cheaper US. So.
And we're local, so we don't have to pay shipping.
Do it.
The other thing are our coupon codes.
Yes.
We still have a few. Carrie Lynn of Freckled Whimsy on Etsy. She gave us a coupon code 2Tangled15, all capital letters. So that's 15% off, and the expiry date is December 31st. So, all year. Darlene from Bags by Awesome Granny. We have an ongoing no expiry date coupon code, which is 2TS10. That's 10% off your order. We loves me some Darlene bags. Audrey, who is Owl for You, who, there's one right here.
My blanket squares live in my Awesome Granny bag.
Audrey, who is Owl for You, who we had the Yarnivore bag, the one that had the teeth and the tongue. She has given us 15% off for a $10 minimum purchase until May 31st. And as we said, Catherine from Lollipop Acres Fiber, who is Pretty Sticks on Ravelry, has given us TTS 15 for 15% off. But I don't have an expiry date for that one, so I will contact her and I will put it in the show notes.
I think the adrenaline one's starting to wear off.
Oh, this is pure sugar. It shows up with 4 of these, and I'm like, there's 2 of us. And she's like, none of them are for me, they're for your family.
Yeah, I can't.
So they're in the fridge.
And those are smalls.
And Ashley's been wanting to try one, and you know what? A small is enough.
Yep. Well, when you told me that she was the one that you guys got from Starbucks and she thought it was too much, that's why I got smalls.
We had the s'mores frappuccino. I finished 2/3. She had half, and it upset her stomach. It tasted like s'mores, but...
By the way, this is our Nick Girl's pen.
Yes. I had one before, but I can't find it, so Laura gave me another one.
Yeah, because the old one was green, wasn't it?
Nope.
Wasn't it?
Stockinette Zombies.
Oh, right. I love it because when you turn the pen off, it's a stylus.
Mm-hmm.
You can poke things with
Stockinette
it.
Zombie one is too, I think.
Yes.
Which I think is really neat.
And we got little flashlights from somebody else.
Oh, I can't.
Twin
Set Designs or something.
Yeah, they gave us flashlights.
Yep. So, that's it.
That's about it.
37 minutes. We gone longer than I thought we would.
Yeah, well, adrenaline babbling.
Yada yada. Yada yada. Yada yada. Oh, I saw the Avengers. La, 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 la.
Don't make me poke your Captain America. Pointy stick. It's even one of your pointy sticks. Yeah, she'd probably go.
On that note,
maybe I can poke you after all.
Go ahead.
She just won't squeak. Oh God, did we have Carrie going last night?
I didn't get her go. Well, yeah, I was part of it.
It was me and Teresa mostly.
Mostly, but
yeah.
Once she got going, I just kept commenting.
Oh yeah, it was hard to stop.
And there's a new person working there, and he was just like,
yeah, there's a lot of turnover at the coffee shop.
But the other girl was like,
and
the other girl didn't budge.
No, the girls are like, yeah, we're used to them. And our Thursday night knit nights, this is something we've only been doing for the last 3 or 4 years, maybe.
Yeah.
Are in Hull because we don't live in Ottawa. We live across the river in Quebec. So there was a group that started going to knit nights at this coffee shop, and we've always sort of felt out of place at this coffee shop because everybody looks at us like we're crazy, and it's all students and stuff, people with laptops. To the point where a couple of times now we've walked in, and every table was occupied with a single person with a laptop. 4-person tables. 4-person tables. 1 person with a laptop.
Tons of 2-people tables, but nobody else.
So, I finally said, well, okay, I was just complaining in passing to one of the girls who works there. And she says, oh, well, you guys are here all the time, and when there's going to be a group of you, just give us a call about an hour beforehand and we'll reserve a table for you. And I'm like, dude, we have arrived. We are regulars at the coffee shop.
Yep.
I mean, we've been regulars at the other coffee shop for like at least 6 years. But
it's more of an acknowledgement.
It was a thing. It was awesome. So I just wish that our Friday night coffee shop had cake as good as the Thursday
I don't think I'd be able to eat cake 2 days in a row, though.
Not cake that good.
I couldn't even finish my cake on Thursday, and that's
true.
Something. It was called... Well, it was French, but it was called Chocolate War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And mine was Moo Moo Cake.
It's so good.
It has a weird name, but it's delicious. Mm-hmm. It's chocolate and plain cheesecake together coated with chocolate. Oh, no. Now I want cake.
Alrighty.
No cake.
So that's it for this week.
Yes.
And we have no current giveaways. We're going to take a break from that for a little bit because it's just been nonstop. We have plenty of stuff to give away, but we need a break.
Yeah, because the postage is expensive.
Yeah, because we're shipping most of the stuff to the States or abroad.
Yeah.
And it gets pricey.
It'll get there.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm now pooped.
Happy crafting. Bye.
Bye.